But that goes against the laws of physics, right? Airplanes don't just vanish without a trace, right?
Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn a thirst and desire. You transform out of in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn a thirst and
Hey y'all, hey, how y'all doing? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is where you are. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. I'm Sasha. If you are new, if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, my loyal royals. So good to see you. If you are new to the fam, welcome to the family, my new loyal royals. So good to finally meet you. Welcome y'all to another Aviation Monday. And today we're going to take another look at another aviation mystery. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. Have you ever thought about shows like Manifest being a real deal? Or what about other shows and documentaries that depict aircraft that vanish without a trace? At any given time, there are close to 10,000 airplanes in the sky. But while majority of the flights make it to their destinations, what happens to the few that never make it? There are many different mysteries in aviation that make absolutely no sense. This means that airplanes vanish without any trace. Years pass and there are no signs of the crew or aircraft. But that goes against the laws of physics, right? Airplanes don't just vanish without a trace, right? Unfortunately, it does and has happened. One such example is that of Varig Flight 967. Varig Flight 967 was an international cargo flight from Narita International Airport in Japan to Rio Grande International Airport in Brazil, with a layover in Los Angeles in the United States. This is said to be one of the most mysterious mysteries in aviation. The flight consisted of 6 crew members. The crew consisted of 55-year-old Captain Gilberto Araujo da Silva, 45-year-old First Officer Ernie Peixoto Malheiros, Second Officers 39-year-old Antonio Brasileiro da Silva Neto, 37-year-old Evan Braga Saunders, and Flight Engineers 42-year-old Jose Severino Guzmão de Araujo and 40-year-old Nicola Exposito. The aircraft was a Boeing 707-323C, an American long-range narrow-body airliner, the first jetliner developed and produced by Boeing Commercial Airplanes. After being previously owned by American Airlines, it was sold and delivered to Varig on March 28, 1974. The aircraft was carrying very precious cargo, 20 tons of it to be exact. The onboard cargo included 153 paintings by Japanese-Brazilian lyrical abstract Manabu Mabe, with the collection being valued at a whopping $1.24 million. The aircraft took off from Narita around 20:23 local time, or 8:23 p.m. local time. Around 22 minutes later, the tower would receive its final radio call from the flight. Around 1 hour later, Varig 967 was supposed to make its next radio call, but that call would never happen. The tower would try multiple times to get in contact with Flight 967, but to no avail. Radio contact had been lost around 120 miles east-northeast of Tokyo. After endless attempts to get in contact with 967, search and rescue parties were organized to attempt to locate the missing flight. The search would last for 6 months, only because eventually the flight would be declared an accident and crew presumed dead. The only problem was there was no trace of the aircraft or crew. There have been many theories as to what may have happened to the flight. The biggest theory is depressurization and the crew losing consciousness. Thus, the aircraft would have flown until it ran out of fuel and then ultimately crashed into the Pacific Ocean. There are other theories as well, but it's kind of hard to decipher what really happened, seeing as the fact that there's no witnesses, there's no aircraft, there's no crew. But even with there still being no trace, there are a lot of theories that are floating around. Everything from the plane being possibly hijacked to the depressurization theory, even down to it mysteriously landing somewhere else, just out of sight. But let me know down in the comments below, what do you think happened to the Varig flight? Do you think that someone may have hijacked it? Do you think it ran out of fuel? Please let me know down in the comments down below, what do you think may have happened to this flight? Please follow me over on Twitter at DragonPink07. Give this video a thumbs up, letting me and YouTube know that you liked what you learned today, as well as please subscribe to my channel if you are interested in aviation and or travel. And with all those being said, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye!
Never say for I will fall into the